That scene gets me every time. Every time. What's going on, my YouTuber subscribers, dinosaur fans alike? Hope you guys are having a great week, because Jurassic World Dominion is officially coming out in theaters this Friday. Holy goodness. Newest and final movie in the Jurassic World trilogy is coming out this Friday. I just got back from seeing it a second time. I can say second time, I'm like, oh, it doesn't quite hit the nostalgia. Doesn't hit the same as the first time. You're just like, oh shit, seeing these people for the first time. Well, at the end of the day, it's still like a good movie. I walk away from it the second time being like, you know what? It's not the worst Jurassic Park, Jurassic World movie, and it's not the best either. So that's like right in the middle. So that right there just tell you what you need about the movie. Just like, oh well, it's not shit, but it's also like it's not knocking my socks off. But I will say at the end of the day, you still see Jurassic World Dominion. It's in theaters this Friday. Check it out. With that being said, let's talk about, I think I'm gonna rank all the Jurassic Park World movies together right now while it's fresh off of my heels of seeing Jurassic World Dominion. So let's just rank all the movies real quick for you guys. You click on the video, right, just to see a ranking. So we're the Dominion place. Let's find out. Here we go. Number 6 for me, which is probably no surprise to anybody, is definitely going to be Jurassic Park 3. We can all agree that was the lowest point in the franchise. It's just, this movie, can I even remember the movie? I think this movie, I know Dr. Grant was in the movie. It's funny enough, should I spoil this? No, small spoiler, just small spoiler. Jurassic World Dominion does kind of, in a way, make the other two Jurassic Park movies canon. Because I always thought to myself, like, I thought it was just Jurassic Park, and then like it went straight to Jurassic World. The other two movies didn't happen. But dude, after watching it the second time, I really dissected and taking shit in. Jurassic Park Lost World, Jurassic Park 3. They are canon in the Jurassic World movie now. So there you go. But that being said, still Jurassic Park 3 is still like the low total poll for the scene alone. I'm just saying it wasn't good. So that's why it's number 6 on the list for Jurassic Park ranking movies. Is on the bottom total polls. What movies up from that? It's this one. Number 5 for me, I think I'm going to say it's definitely going to be Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I think that's a good one. For me, it was a movie that was off the heels of Jurassic World. It was just like, okay, yeah, how can they just up the ante, just up it up by making it some type of generic ass monster movie that barely had to do anything with the dinosaurs. It's a movie that will like really focuses on the humans and shit, and it kind of turned the dinosaurs into cartoons and shit. But it was that one heartful moment when you saw the Bronchiosaurus and shit. It was about to die. That was sad, right? That was sad. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, definitely number 5 on the list. It's definitely not the best. It's definitely low totem pole. So coming in number 4 in the middle of the road, sort of middle of the road, is this movie. Coming number 4 for me, sort of a surprise, but not really, I guess. I'll say is The Lost World, Jurassic Park 2. That one movie is kind of like, yeah, it's just a step up over Fallen Kingdom and Jurassic Park 3 because, well, of course, Ian Malcolm, Jeff Goldblum, star of the movie. He's always dope, even though it kind of phoned it in this movie. But I thought he was still functional, still good. Again, it was still one of those things that just like, yeah, let's just take the idea of the original movie and just make it bigger, make it scaler, make it more epicer. And it's kind of failed. It turned into, again, the last half of the movie just tried to be, Diet Godzilla. And did not even like 2014 Godzilla. I mean like Godzilla from the 90s. That way. Yeah, so that's why The Lost World for me is definitely like number 4. It's not the worst in the movie, but it's definitely like bottom tier Jurassic Park movies. Now, let's get into the top 3 Jurassic Park movies. Starting with number 3. Number 3 for me, funny enough, like I said, I just thought about it after seeing it the second time. I'm definitely going to say Jurassic World Dominion is definitely number 3, right there in the middle. This movie's supposed to be the final movie in the Jurassic World trilogy, the new trilogy and shit, and I felt that it wasn't bad. Like, does it wrap things up? It wraps the story up, I guess, that Jurassic World and Fallen Kingdom told. Yeah, but I also will say, this is the last movie in this Jurassic universe. Definitely not seeing it for a second time. I'm like, oh yeah, because, when you see the ending of the movie, you're like, oh yeah, there's still stories to tell. But as far as the stories that go with, our original Jurassic Park crew and the Jurassic World crew, their stories are wrapped up and now it's all done. The movie itself, like I said, it's entertaining enough. It does warrant you to appreciate the other movies for you to really be invested in this one, because it is like the last movie. At the same time, also just like, if you were just watching this, didn't know shit about the other Jurassic Park movies, you might just be like, It just sounds like a big deal, but why should I care? Number 2 for me, there's only 2 movies left, and it has to be this one because it ain't going to be number 1. Definitely number 2 for me is going to be the original Jurassic World of 2015. I felt that this movie was like I felt it was a good harkening back to the magic of the first Jurassic Park movie. In fact, I feel like it was a spiritual sequel because it's like it took like John Hammond's idea, his vision, and brought it to life with Jurassic World. Also, I feel like some of the themes in the movie definitely mirror like real world shit where people were just like, oh yeah, this park's been open for like a couple years and shit. Of course, people are sick of dinosaurs. Of course, the dinosaurs, who gives a fuck? Of course, you're gonna have this corporation like, yeah, let's make it bigger. Let's make the Indominus Rex, the most terrifying, evilest bastard dinosaur ever, and then it's gonna destroy the park anyway. Where have I seen that before? Yeah, all of them. But like I said, at the same time, introduce our newest character. You know, of course, Star-Lord was awesome to see in the movie. So I feel like Jurassic World was definitely like the second peak of the franchise. It didn't. So I guess you could say like it just got worse afterwards. Yeah, I guess it got dead. On to number 1, which is obviously this. Number 1 for me, easily, of course, the original Jurassic Park. I really watched the movie last weekend to gear up for the second viewing of Jurassic World Dominion. And I was like, this movie still holds up. It's still dope. The special effects of the movie, like I said, I'll say when the dinosaurs are like moving in one scene, I'm like, that definitely looks like a 1990 CGI. But there's also parts when, you know, you saw the Brachiosaurs, and maybe because the Brachiosaurs and the music and the shit, John Williams scores all queuing up, you're like, oh, I wonder Jurassic Park. Oh, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. You just shit hits you in the feels. There's so many good scenes in Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park put so many things on the map. That's why it's got to be number 1 on the list. Jurassic Park is a classic, will always be a classic. That's going to top the first park. That's going to top the first movie. So there you go. Like quick video I want to do real quick ranking of all the Jurassic Park movies, Jurassic World movies. How do you rank on the movies? If anything is better than the first Jurassic Park movie, that in your opinion, then type below, let me know, let's just talk about it. But it better not be. If you better not put Jurassic Park 2 over Jurassic Park original, don't do it. See you guys in the next video, and as always, subscribe. Until next time.